Hi parents, today we're going to be talking about what your child is learning regarding place value. The first thing that we learned was what place means, and we go up to the hundred thousands place in third grade. We've learned that this is the ones period and this is the thousands period. We've practiced saying those numbers, and kiddos need extra practice with this, but that they say all of what is here and then they say the word thousand before they say what this number is. The second thing we learned was what a value is. For example, in this number, if we look at the digit 2, we're talking about how much it's worth. So its value is 200,000 because it's in the hundred thousands place. We looked at how to compose numbers, which is to make them, and how to decompose them, which is to take them apart. An example of that would be in this instance, if I were given this information, I would be asked to put this together to form this number, and I would see how that what really happened was when this number was made, it's because these numbers and digits and places and values were all put together, especially in the example of base 10 blocks. Here's an example of a decompose, which is just the opposite. So here students start with the number, and then they would be asked to make the breakdown. So it's just the exact opposite of this. And so then they would see that this number was formed again because of this. Now, this would be just what we consider a regular one because it goes by each place, but then students can get into some trickier ones, such as this, understanding that instead of using each individual place, like of one of these and 6 of these, that you could just make this up of all ones. The example of that is kind of like if you had a $10 bill versus all $1 bill 10 different times. But it can get even trickier. This would be an example where we look at, you could use 106 of the thousands, and then you could have 29 tens and 6 ones. So it can get a little bit trickier.